To set an example, one must ask one thing from each other. Treat everyone with kindness and respect. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Something happened to me this past week, and I want to share it with you because I'm a firm believer that kindness matters. So I figured, what better way to kick off the week than to have Dr. E and I talk to you about one of the most important things in life, and that is being kind to one another. And that is what today's episode is all about.
Have faith, let begin. When it starts right now.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Let begin.
Let it begin?
Let begin.
Say have faith.
Let begin.
Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay.
It's a boy.
Hi, Noah.
Noah.
Jesus. Happy birthday, Noah.
Caitlin.
You did amazing.
You just put those notes in.
Noah.
Good morning. You're listening to Have Faith, Let Begin. And it starts right now. How is that, Daddy?
It was good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. This is Angel, and with me, as always, is my co-partner, brother from another mother, Dr. E. What's up?
Angel, it's funny that you brought up kindness. I remember just talking to you the other day about the CROC podcast, and we are currently in the middle of a kindness module. And I told you about the story of my near road rage, and apparently something very similar happened to you.
Yes, and I definitely want you to share that. For me, it was very simple. I was at a traffic light, and I was waiting for the intersection to go. And when you're looking at the traffic light to see when it's going to be your turn, it turned orange, and then all of a sudden yellow, I should say. And then so as soon as it turned red, I saw this elderly gentleman slowly slow down because the other car that was coming from a different direction cut them off. And they made the turn. And as they're making the turn, they specifically slowed down just to give them the finger. And I said, wow, that was uncalled for. I said, whatever happened to the people that I remember that were so kind to one another? Why is there no act of kindness in the world today?
Angel, we were mentioning this on the CROC podcast. I don't recall a time in my 63 years on this planet where it has been so, I want to say mean-spirited, hostile, angry. I don't think it's just America. I don't think it's just New York. I don't think it's Hudson Valley. I think it's the world. Yep. I think I used the Green Lantern example of when that big, whatever his name was, Parallax came to kind of consume the world, and this big dark cloud kind of sat over the globe before the Green Lantern saved us. But the truth of the matter is, I feel as if the world is being sort of encompassed by this dark force of anger and hostility. And, we're always so mad at each other, and we're always like have a chip on our shoulder, and we're just waiting for a fight. It's like we just got to port. We're in Guantanamo Bay, or we're in the Philippines, and we're just, want to go to a bar and just start fighting. And I have to tell you, our podcast, both of our podcasts, we have to start with very small microscopic, blows against this black cloud of oppression, of this terrorization. And, we're going through a world of terrorists, but I think even worse than the terrorists is this sort of specter of unkindness. And I think we have to, we just have to do better. It's like, what was that movie, that Christmas movie where they start, was that Elf, or was that where,
yes, because of all the people weren't being nice. So the spirit of Christmas was dying.
Yeah. And I think that, who was that? Zoe Deschanel starts singing, and everybody starts singing, and all of a sudden the kindness goes up, and Santa's sleigh goes up. I mean, I think we need that. And believe me, don't ask me to start singing because it will be a mistake. But
I mean,
we got to do something, Angel.
you definitely, and I remember somebody made a quote a long time ago, and I couldn't remember it. I couldn't remember it just till now until you said that. It says it takes so much energy to be mean, and it takes less to be nice.
Maybe zero takes nothing.
You know, and the thing is that we work hand in hand, you and I, in the medical field. You being the doctor, of course, and I work the switchboard and do 911 for the hospital. The hardest part that I don't get is how anybody can have such a short fuse and not allow anyone the ability to speak, not allow anybody to want to be heard, but not even giving the person the satisfaction of trying to help them. They're the enemy the second that they get somebody alive. They get the second they get somebody, they want to complain. What happened to the patience that we grew up with, where people said, you know what, let me get my point across. Let me use my words. Let me not yell. Let me not get so agitated or just mean spirited to get my voice to be heard.
Well said, my friend.
It's crazy, but that's why we're doing today's episode. Today's episode is all about being kind. So I'm encouraging each and every one of you at this time, to do everything in your power to do one random act of kindness, to do
Angel,
anything.
oh man, you read my mind. We have to give them a homework assignment.
Absolutely. One random act of kindness. And you know what I usually use? And I know you, because you listen to the show, you grab your phone. If you don't know how to do it, then just grab your phone. We all have like 500 contacts of numbers that we don't even call half the time. Speed right through it, stop at somebody, think about them, pray about them, and then call them and say, I was thinking about you. How is your day going? And you would be surprised how that would go a long way.
Exactly. I love our homework assignment. I know exactly what I'm going to do. The
Yep.
next time I see somebody in the hospital who just seems lost, no matter how busy I am, I will personally walk that person to whatever appointment they have, and I will make them laugh.
And that's it. And that's what today's episode is all about. It's being kind to another and having that kindness. We're living in a world where we need that niceness. We are living in a world that if you can do anything at any point in time right now, just try to be kind and respect one another. I'm going to let Dr. E have the final word before I go into a formal prayer with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Angel. I really want to talk to you guys, our Half Faith family. This is huge. This is a huge subject, and we're probably not going to hit it a lot because Angel, then a bunch of things happen during the week that he thinks of, and prayers are needed and things. But let's try to make this our 2024. We're going to have like a preparation for our 2024 resolution. That's going to be our Half Faith Let It Begin family and our CROC family are going to bond together, and we're going to make this cold, cruel, hostile, mean, angry world in 2024. We are going to melt a layer of that stuff off, and we're going to make it a sweeter place to live. That is what we're going to start working on together.
Yep, here. And this is how we're going to close it out. As I stated, we are living in a day and age where so much bullying, so much nasty people, so much people that would feel more comfortable putting others down, where we can actually hug one another, respect one another, listen to one another. Because if you listen to each other without being mean-spirited, you'll find that we're a lot similar than what you think. A lot of us go through the same type of issues, same type of problems. And because we deal with them in different ways, our reactions are way different. And we take it out on each other for no reason. So this morning, I'm going to tell you right now, this is what we're going to do. We're lifting each and every one in prayer this morning. Everyone all over the world, everyone on social media, on TikTok, on Facebook. Think about your day. Think about what you're going to do. Think about how you're going to spread that kindness, because sometimes it only takes one act of kindness and caring to change a person's life. And you can do that by being kind, by working hard, by staying humble, by simply just having that often faith, having that loyalty, being honest, traveling with responsibility, being thankful, and loving one another. Remember that today and every day as you go about your day. May God be with you. May he shine his light upon you and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. And never forget,
Have faith, let it begin, baby. Have a great week.
have a good one, guys.
Thank you for listening to Have Faith Let It Begin. We'll be back tomorrow.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.
Thank you for listening to Have Faith Let It Begin. We'll be back tomorrow.